What's going on, everyone? It's Meqko, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. This is not a live cutcom or anything like that. I actually have some pre-recorded gameplay in the background because I wanted to really dissect this game and really talk about the great things about it, the not so great things about it, and why overall I think that this game is so addicting. So first things first, all right, a lot of people are gonna say that this game doesn't really look that interesting, right? Like, it's not like any other game out on the market right now. We have a bunch of hero shooters and whatnot, and people don't really love hero shooters at the moment. I mean, like, one hero shooter that no one really likes at the moment is Overwatch, right? Overwatch had that whole controversy about them not being able to make the PvE gameplay or story or whatever the controversy was way back when, and everyone just kind of dropped Overwatch 2 as a whole because of it. And the whole reason why people in the first place wanted to even play Overwatch 2 and why it was accepted for them to make an Overwatch 2 was the fact that we were going to get a PvE mode, and they didn't end up doing that. But another game that is another hero shooter that a lot of people are probably going to bring up, it actually just died recently and released really recently. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about Concord. All right, this game is in a really weird position because it's trying to do the hero shooter genre some justice after all of its ups and downs that it's recently had. And I can definitely tell you that Deadlock is an amazing experience, 100%. Now, I don't know about watching the game. Every time I tried to watch the game without playing it at first, it seemed very boring, and I didn't really know what was going on, so I never really tuned into it too much. I wasn't even that excited about getting a invite to the game, to be honest with you. I just was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get an invite to the game, I'm gonna make a video about it, and that's all my intentions are. But I find myself every single night wanting to play this game with a group of my friends so we can actually get better and just have a lot of fun with it. So enough about that whole thing. Let's talk about the game's character list. This game has a pretty stacked roster, I would say. The hero you guys are watching right now is called Vindicta. This hero is actually a sniper character, and the only sniper ability that she has is her ultimate, and the rest of it is all kind of just an automatic rifle that she has, which I think is a very, very good thing. But yeah, so we have a total of 21 characters. There are 21 heroes in the game currently, and there are definitely more to come, which is very impressive if you think about it. It's a beta with already 21 unique different characters. It's crazy. So for those of you that don't know what this game is and how it plays and what the heck is the main idea around the game, you might have already seen it on screen or it hasn't showed up yet, but this game is a mix of Smite, League of Legends, and just any regular third-person shooter that you could possibly think of. I like to think of Paladins and Gigantic. Gigantic is another great game that came out a while back, and that is like a really good blueprint, I think, if you compare it to this game. Now, Gigantic doesn't do guns. Gigantic is mostly all about just other heroes that have abilities like with swords, you know, melees, and, you know, all that sort of crap. There is some characters that do have weapons like guns and stuff, but this game is primarily a third-person shooter game. But it is a third-person shooter MOBA, which is, I think, one of the first of its kind. I'm not too sure if there actually has been a third-person shooter MOBA or not. But yeah, so I could definitely see you comparing this game to the likes of Paladins, League of Legends, Smite. I do not think that this game is really that much like Overwatch. I've seen a lot of people compare it to Overwatch. I know I brought Overwatch up earlier as well as Concord, and that's because everyone was comparing this game to that. So that's the only reason why I brought those games up. But I can tell you this right now, this game is 100% not like those. This is definitely in the more MOBA genre than the hero shooter genre. Some people may classify it as a hero shooter, but I can tell you right now, the amount of extensiveness you can do with the builds in this game is absolutely insane. So something I got to talk about is the items that you actually can use to build your character. You can build your character with, you can buy items to upgrade your weapon's damage, its fire rate, and things of that nature. There are items that let you do that. And there's another section of the game that has vitality, which means relating to your health. So you can, you know, boost your health, boost your movement speed, and boost the defense, things of that nature as well. And then the last thing is called spirit. All right. Now the spirit stuff stuff is a little weird and a little wonky to talk about, and I'm gonna explain it as best as I can here. So spirit power, to keep it dumb and simple, spirit power is relating to your abilities, okay? So if you have a character that focuses more on their weapons like I do, you might want to straight up upgrade their weapons. That's it, and that's mainly what you want to do, right? That might be the main thing you want to do. But if you have a character that's more oriented towards their abilities, then you might want to upgrade your abilities more than your weapon. So yeah, keep this in mind. The orange items are going to upgrade your weapon. The green items are going to reflect your health, your movement speed, and things of that nature, anything relating to your character's overall stats. And then the purple items are strictly for your abilities that you use in the game. Now, you also have 4 abilities. 3 base abilities and 1 ultimate. Flex slots, now this is what I'm saying, like this game is so unbelievably a little complicated for me explaining it out loud, but when you actually play the game, it's really not that complicated. But flex slots, as you can see on the bottom left of your screen, you're going to have 4 different sections down there. You guys can see that there's one section that's all locked, and I'll get into that in a second, and that is the flex slots. But you can see the one on the left is for your weapons. The one in the middle is the green, which means your health and things of that nature. And then the third one is the purple, which is for your abilities. All right. So the flex slots is the ones we're going to talk about right now, which is all the ones that are locked. The way that you need to get flex slots is you have to take down enemy towers or enemy objectives. Okay, when you take one down, you will unlock a flex slot, and that's literally how it works. You will unlock a flex slot, which basically lets you build a whole nother item into your build, thus increasing your damage, your health, or your ability damage. So as you can see, this game can get very complicated, and that's why I don't want to say that this game isn't really much of a hero shooter. It's more of a MOBA, because you have to build items that will directly counter your enemies. You have to build items that you know are going to be used best on the character that you are using in that game, or best against the enemies that you're going up against in your lane. This game is amazing. I can't wait for it to fully release and fully be out to the public. Right now, the game is currently in invite only, so if you guys want an invite, let me know, man. I could definitely start inviting some of you guys, because I'm in the game and I can invite as many people as I want, which is awesome. Shout out to Valve for making such a great experience. I look forward to playing this game more. If you guys want more content on Deadlock, let me know down in the comments. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to all you beautiful, beautiful people on the next one. It's been your boy Meqko. Peace out.